Firstly, you need to know what your purpose is and why. There's obviously very broad topics in law, whether you enter into the commercial or corporate sphere or a human rights, public interest litigation sphere. It's also important to try do internships and get hold of organizations you're interested by doing research on websites, and ask them if you can come shadow an attorney for a day or two and sort of get an idea of what you're getting into. I think it's one of the dangers young people face is studying something because they love the idea of it, but when practice comes, when you graduate and you actually start practicing the work you're doing, you're very disappointed because you haven't really at the outset done the preparation. One of the second things I would advise women is that sometimes you really do need to have a thick skin. I know that our laws in South Africa, but also internationally, are still pushing a gender equality agenda, but in certain professional spaces, there is a gender dynamic that it's, the system of patriarchy is ingrained in society, and you need to have a thick skin, and you need to just realize, acknowledge you may encounter challenges, but don't give up and just forge ahead and produce the results and do the work. So I had two professions that I really wanted to do. When I was young, I didn't quite know what the UN was about, but I always loved the idea of being an activist and wanting to work in the United Nations. So I haven't quite realized that dream yet, but I feel I'm on track and exploring my journey and path. And secondly, I really deeply wanted to study psychology and become a psychologist. And I think at a very young age, I recognized that I had a deep compassion and empathy for people, and I wanted to be able to utilize that skill set in advancing the greater good. And fortunately, in my current line of work, I am able to do that. So while I'm not a qualified psychologist, there's an element of counseling and psychology in the specific law that I practice at the moment. I suppose Tenacious, and to break it down because it means the same thing, to be uncompromising, to be unwavering, to stand firm. And this would be in all areas of my life. So this would be my value or ethical belief system. This would be in the work that I do, because sometimes it is quite challenging and daunting, but to know why you're doing it and just to stick by your guns, as they say. Also, as a woman, you need to have that tenacious attitude.